Fox News had a crew near the spot where the tiny remains were found on August 5th. Is there any evidence to support the theory that the remains were moved to the spot where they were eventually found? Fox's Phil Keating joins us. Phil, you've been down in that area. What can you tell us about the location?
Well, the location is basically the distance of 20 houses next door to each other, all the way down to the Anthony house. This is a forested, bushy, heavy foliage area behind me. It's near an elementary school. We were here for 5 straight weeks at the end of July and all of August. During that time, we sent one of our photographers and producers into the woods on August 5th. Remember, Caylee, the investigation looking for her, really got started the 3rd week of July after police finally learned that she had been missing. Well, our photographer and producer were roughly 25 to 35, 40 feet away from the area where we believe the remains were discovered last Thursday. You can see in this video there's absolutely no water on the ground, as was reported by investigators last week trying to explain how it was they never discovered these remains after all these months. They said, well, it was underwater and our cadaver dogs couldn't get in and really didn't hit on it. At the time, there was no water on August 5th. Clearly, people went in there. There's a lot of debris and trash that was visible. And also, our producer and photographer certainly did not notice any odor of human decomposition, which brings up the theory that's been spouted off by some observers, including some from the defense. You know what? Just because these remains are back there, and perhaps they will ultimately be determined to be that of Caylee Anthony, doesn't mean those remains have been there ever since, say, mid-June or mid-July. Maybe they've only been deposited there recently.